Hey YouTube, how's it going? This is Gamester81. I got a new package in the mail. It's over a system, or it's actually a computer I did not own before. So I'm pretty excited about it. My good friend of mine here on YouTube, Dinkydana, his link is on the sidebar here, actually gave me a heads up on it and said, hey Gamester, I think you're going to be interested in this. So really appreciate the heads up. Thank you so much. Also, I got recently Halloween tagged, and I'd love to do a video response. Problem is, I've spent literally like an hour trying to find that video. My name isn't the tag, and I can't seem to find it. So if you did that video, could you just let me know? I want to do a video response to it before Halloween in the next couple days. 10 days from today. So don't want to be an asshole, don't want to respond to that. So please let me know. But let's take a closer look at this particular computer. Thanks. Alright YouTube, so here it is. This is the package I got in the mail the other day. I got this on eBay for like 30 bucks, so I thought I got a really good deal on it. It's a computer that's kind of lesser known. It's called the Timex Sinclair 1000. Now, the history behind this computer came out in 1982, only lasted a year. 1983, it was discontinued. Timex, you guys might be familiar with Timex. They make watches and various other electronics. Sinclair is actually a British company, so they kind of teamed up to make this. These computers are, I guess, a little bit more popular in the UK. Yeah, but obviously this is the North American version, so it's the non-PAL version, so they basically converted over. But I'll tell you what let me show you what I got, and I think for 30 bucks, not a bad deal. I'm pretty pleased. I got a complete in-box personal computer, Timex personal computer, okay? This thing, first of all, this computer is really, really small. Let's show you what else I got. I got a second computer, so I got two of these computers. Both are in box. One's got the key overlays. I'll show you that in a minute. I've got, now I had expandable memory. Okay, get this. The memory on this thing, it was basically 2 kilobytes of memory. It was a black and white computer with no sound. Now they did sell this, but the cool thing, advantage of this computer back in the early 80s, it was actually it was the cheapest computer on the market. You can get it for $99. So the whole advertising marketing scheme was get a computer for under $100. But here's the deal. If you wanted to expand your memory, which is one of these memory expanders, to 16 kilobytes, wow, it's a lot of memory. These things cost you $200 each back in the day. I actually got two of these. I got one loose, and I got one, let me get it out of here. I got one in box, which is pretty cool. Let's see what else I got here in this package. I thought overall it's not a bad deal. Now, the games, if you're curious how the games hook up, they hook up through a cassette player. So you have to hook up a portable cassette player to it, and they're basic cassettes. So I got the Gambler. See, a lot of them require 16K. So if you don't have the memory expander, basically the computer it just runs basic, Sinclair Basic, which is the program it ran off of. I got Budgeter. This thing actually is sealed steel. A lot of these are. I got Flight Simulator. I got Checkbook Manager. These are all sealed. List Manager. A lot of these are just programs. States and Capitals. And I want to open up. This one's not sealed, so I'm going to open it up. And it's basically just a cassette. And if you guys watch my review, there's a similar device for the Atari 2600 I did a review on earlier. So let's take a closer look at this computer. So here it is unboxed. I unboxed everything. It still comes with styrofoam. This is what I got with it. This particular computer has the user manual, which is interesting. I was reading this and all the commands, and I'm just really glad computers have gone way advanced from this. This is crazy. Comes with an AC adapter, which is helpful, and it came with RF cables, and they're white. I think there's something wrong with these cables. I'll explain that in a minute. But here is the computer itself. It's very lightweight. On the back here is the attachment for the expansion model. You can make it up to 16K memory. Wow, woohoo. You also got these buttons here. There's different, you can do shift commands, you can do run, you can do print. These buttons feel very, very cheap, and they don't click very well, so you don't know necessarily if you're hitting them. Now there was an overlay this came with. It's a rubber overlay, and that can just go on the top, and it feels much better to hit these because these are actually popping out on you. So that's cool. You're wondering, hey, where do you hook up the games? Because there's no slots or anything like that. You have basically an RF. You can hook up to a TV, which is what it played through. If you look closely, it says ear, and it's an ear jack, but no, it did not play sound. What was that? I believe that was to hook up your cassette tape player and use that to program for the programs. Several computers used cassettes back in the days for programs. It was fairly common. You got their mic here, and you got your DC volts right here, which is interesting. Now, this is basically what's in this is Sinclair Basic, and you need the memory expander to play any of the games for it. It's very lightweight. It feels like a frisbee. It's. I mean, you feel like you could throw this forever. You can't on the back. Let's look at the back. You got your serial number, channel select 2 or 3, and you get some kind of vent for cooling. Now, this computer was followed up by the Sinclair 1500, Timex Sinclair 1500, and I believe that had some sound and might even had some color. I'm not 100% sure, but it was definitely an upgrade from this piece. Thanks for watching, guys. Now, one thing, I was going to show some gameplay, and now I did hook it up, and there is an image, but it's very dark. I need to adjust the image, and before I show you just a dark image, I want to make sure that it's appropriate and you can actually see it. So I'll probably do a follow-up video here on this computer eventually soon. So, but this computer does work. We'll see how the flight simulator game looks on this thing. But for $30, not a bad pickup. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.